Assalamu alaikum friends. In this video I will show you how to use FRAC command and EXP command in TIA portal V16. Open the project. In previous lectures I already told about the how to create new project. So let's go to the next level. In all my lectures, inshallah, step by step I will explain to you all about the Siemens PLC model S7-1200, how to create the programs, and step by step all functions I will discuss with you. In previous lecture we used that asine, acos and a10 command, and in this lecture we will use that FRAC and EXPT command. So let's start. First of all, I took my one input here. I used M0.5 for execution, and next I will take my FRAC command. Basically this FRAC command is, and here also in the next row I will take it here one row, and I will take it here one EXPT command. FRAC command, what's the meaning? He says FRAC means return fraction. Return fractions determines the decimal places of the value at the input point. What he says, if you like to use the and also you can go to the description, see what he says. You can use the return fraction instruction to determine the decimal places of the value in the input. In input, the result of the query is stored at the output and can be queried here if the example in the input has the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The output returns the value 0, 4, 5, 6, 7. Means when you write this value and any figure you write at the input, he will not pass the decimal value, he will pass the only after the dot which figures coming, that he will pass. Yani he will not pass the decimal value. First of the dot he will removed, and next second part of the dot he will that can be say in a floating point, yani this number he will pass, yani that first value he will removed, yani. So we will check by an program, and first of all I have to use it, and this also I have to be used in real, and this also commands we have to use in real, and this also go into real. You can write it here real, and after you can find in the program. And here first of all I will make this my data blocks. I already have a values that here I'm writing that in old block. If you like to create the new block, you can also create the new block, but I will choose this old block, that first value and second value and third and fourth, and this one values in the next. So go back to the program, and here first I will use my first value in data block 1, sorry, that first value I will choose here, and here I will choose that second value, data block of 1, that second value I will choose, and in this one I will choose this third value. This third value I will choose, and in second I will choose the data block number 1, fourth value, and here I will choose that fifth value. Where is the fifth? This is the fifth value, and I will download to the PLC this program. This is very interesting commands in use math functions, because of an real data when you're using, you have to use these commands in various parts of the program. In any formulas making long values to read, make it a simulation on. And see, this I'm using for when I executes after my program have to be run. Otherwise, my execution will be stopped. One second, I download it again, and then click load, and make it simulation on. See, now I make it on this my command m0.5, and see here is what's the behavior of this FRAC command. When it's here 1.0, for example, I write it here 2.0, it will be removes the 0. For example 0.999 I will write. He will removes the 1. What's the problem? One point nine modify 0, modify to 1. One second, our data blocks maybe have to some problem. I will download it again. Then click finish, and then click make it simulation on. And 0.123, oh no, I make it something wrong. Have to be stop first, cancel. Data block first value. This I make mistake. This also I write it here first value, and here I have to write second value. This I write it here fifth value. I have to be write it here first value, and here second, third, fourth, and this one fifth. And now again download to the PLC and then click load. Then when making that data block, the in PLCs, when you write that names, this have to be most careful and proper. When you write that names, after this will be not have any problem. 0.99, and he will pass. See, when I write that 0.99, he will pass the only 99. And for example, here we will write 1.98999. He will one not passed because of the decimal value. He will be not cross the from this command. Any 2.9876 any value when you write it in floating point number, that 2 decimal value he will be not passed. He will pass the only after decimal value at the point dot yani after which value you have, that will be passed. For example, 55.67 I will write. He will not the pipe the past the 55. He will write the next value 67. He will pass 3.789. If you write, not here we have to write. Oh, this will make us wrong. Again download to the PLC. Make it refresh. Cancel. And here have to be give data. First data block 1, which is we used second value. This second value, and then it again download to the PLC. In program when you writing, you have to must be careful about in cursor and which is the data you selected. Yani you selected the data or any when you selected, after you have to be right. 34.900 when you write, it will pass the other 9 side. This value he will pass, but 34 decimal value he will not pass. And that one command is basically it's multiplication command, and how it's working I will show you in where is my Microsoft. In Microsoft we will open, make it small here, and first here for example I put it here 2, and here I put 2 also, and what he is doing, answer 2 multiply 2 4, and if I write it here for example 3, what he is giving answer 8, and how its answer coming 8, how this answer is 8. For example 2, I will make it little, Control A, and 20 we will put. 2 multiply 2 answer is 8. If this one, then this one I will put it here for example 4, what's the answer will be here 16, and 2 multiply by 4, it's the answer is 16. How's in 16? Yani 2 multiply 2, after one more time multiply 2 is how much? 2 multiply 2 4 multiply 2 12 multiply 2 16. 2 multiply 2, 2 multiply 2, 2 multiply 2, when answer will be 16. And if I put it here, for example, 3, it will be, what will be answer? That will be 81. Yani means that 3 multiply by 4 times. This is have to be used in when very long data, when you like to be calculation in binaries numbers. This this command will be helps to you, which yani command is a can't any human making for multiplication, and after plus addition, this command will be helps yani long real data if you like to stored and like to see on HMI human interface. So you can do here. If I write it here 5, for example, that answer will be how much comings? 243. Means that 3 means that 3 means that 3 means that 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 and multiply 3, and how much times we like to use that? 5 times. Yani 3 multiply by 5 times, this answer will be comes 243 equals 243. We can also check by calculator. See, for example, that standard, I will take this one, and 3 multiply by 3, how much? 9. One more time, if I multiply 3, how much? 27. One more time, I will multiply by 3, how much? 81. One more time, I multiply 3, 243. This answer will be becomes at 243. As in this, for example, this 5, if I put it here, 5 I will put it here. No, this wrong command we send. If we not use this one, same like any data register, it will be comes another shows have to be must use in data register. Which data register we use? Third value, I think so. First removed, after go to the third value and download to the PLC again, and then click load. Make it simulation on. That 5, if I write it here, and here is this 5 multiplied by 3 times, what's the answer will be? 125. We can go check by calculator. 5 multiply 5 equals 25. One more time, next 25. How much answer? 125. 125. 125. and if I write it here, for example, 4, how much is answer is 64. 64. 4 multiply 4, how much? 16. Multiply 4, how much? 64. Because of this command makes the multiplication and plus addition and make the answer and gives to you at that one point. Very long data when you are writing in. Also, if you giving in 4 point, for example, in floating value 4.5, if you give, this is also gives to be the result, how much this result coming. Here if you write 2, for example, this will be gives the result how much any. Continuously this will be giving the answer to at the output. And you can using in the formulas and which compare commands. When you, for example, some commands should using in comparing commands and data you like to calculation continuously and like to see at HMI. In these data you can take and view at HMI. This I think so. This is the very simple method to using these commands. If you not understand anything, you can send me message in comment section or send me email. I will give you the feedback as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.